In the shadow of the Yorkshire hills on a summer's June-lit day, the miners marched for justice with their hopes to light the way. With banners high and voices loud, they stood their solemn ground, but the sound of boots and riot shields was all that could be found. At Orgreave they met the line, where the law was bound by lines. With batons drawn and shields held tight, they brought the darkened skies. No justice here, no fair debate, just power's heavy hand. At Orgreave the cries for truth were silenced in the land. The coking plant was guarded by 6,000 shields of steel, against the men whose only fight was to protect their meal. The mounted ranks came charging hard, their batons swung with might, and blood was spilled on England's soil in that unjust fight. At Orgreave they met the line, where the law was bound by lies. With batons drawn and shields held tight, they brought the darkened skies. No justice here, no fair debate, just power's heavy hand. At Orgreave the cries for truth were silenced in the land. They called us thugs, they called us wrong, they turned the story round. But who defends the workers when the state comes bearing down? The evidence was twisted, the truth left out of sight. At Orgreave the people fought, but lost against their might. And now the years have passed us by, the scars remain the same. The miners' fight for dignity still echoes through the shame. The cries of justice fill the air for those who stood that day, but the powerful keep their silence and they turn their heads away. At Orgreave they met the line, where the law was bound by lies. With batons drawn and shields held tight, they brought the darkened skies. No justice here, no fair debate, just power's heavy hand. At Orgreave the cries for truth were silenced in the land. So sing for those who stood their ground beneath the bitter sun, for every miner fighting still, though the battle's never won. At Orgreave they broke the men, but the memory won't fade. A wound upon our nation's soul for the price that they all paid.